Welcome back, everybody. We just got done talking about the recent WNBA games, and now we're switching over to CrossFit, where we talk about the top teams that advanced to the 2024 CrossFit Games. Last episode, we talked about individual female qualifiers in the CrossFit Semifinals. I recommend you guys check out that video, but now we're going to focus on the teams that qualified. 8 teams in the Europe semifinals advanced to the CrossFit Games, and only 1 team in the Asia semifinals advanced to the CrossFit Games. Before we begin everything, I'm just going to give some background information into how the teams are set up in the CrossFit competitions. Any affiliate in good standing with CrossFit can register a team, and anyone can be a part of the affiliate's team as long as they perform all of the open workouts at the physical location of that affiliate. And when I say open workouts, I mean the CrossFit Open, which is the first competition. Teams then will advance to the quarterfinals based on their top 2 female and top 2 male scores in each test. Once your team advances past the open to the quarterfinal level, all workouts are designed to have 4-person teams, 2 male and 2 female, working together. Before quarterfinals, registered teams will declare their competition roster. This will lock the team's potential members, meaning that the team may only choose on the list of athletes to compete. A competition team roster will consist of either a maximum of 6 athletes with 2 alternatives, 3 men, 3 women, or a minimum of 4 athletes with no alternatives, 2 men and 2 women. So now moving on, the workouts for the team divisions are different from the individual division workouts. So we're just going to quickly just review them so everything makes a lot more sense. So for the first workout, it is for time, so what team finishes the quickest or in the least amount of time wins. The workout includes 30 rope climbs, 120 wall-facing handstand push-ups, 150 calorie echo bike, and 48-foot handstand walk each. And the second workout, it is for max load, or whoever can lift the most. It includes 3 cleans, 2 front squats, and 1 barbell jerk. Workout 3 includes 5 rounds for time. Each round includes an 800-meter run and 15 worm thrusters. A worm thruster is kind of hard to explain, but it's basically where each rep starts with the worm, which is just a huge, long, heavy weight thing, looks like a log, it's like a huge bean bag that goes over all 4 athletes' shoulders. All athletes must be facing the same direction with the worm on the same side of the shoulder. The team then lowers to the bottom of the squat with all 4 athletes meeting with hip crease below the knees at the same time. Moving on to workout 4, it is judged based on time as well. The team is split up in teams of 2, and each pair includes 1 male and 1 female. Pair 1 has to do 3 rounds of 30-calorie row and 30 overhead squats, and then pair 2 does a 90-calorie row and 90 overhead squats. The female teammates must use a weight of 125 pounds, and the male teammates use a weight of 185 pounds. And then lastly, in workout 5, it is 4 rounds for time. All 4 rounds include 5 synchronized muscle ups with pair 1, and then 5 synchronized muscle ups with pair 2, 10 worm clean and jerks, 15 synchronized burpees over the worm, and 1 section of worm walking lunges. Now let's get into the teams that qualified, starting with the Asia Semifinals because there's only 1 team that qualified. The team that qualified is the KT CrossFit Kolesnikov Team. I'm sorry guys. There we go. In event 1, the team placed first with a time of 16 minutes and 57 seconds. In event 2, the team placed first again, lifting a total of 975 pounds. In the third event, the team placed first with a time of 25 minutes and 16 seconds. In the fourth event, the team placed second with a time of 15 minutes and 49 seconds. And lastly, the team placed first with a time of 13 minutes and 8.44 seconds in the fifth event. The people on the team are Ison Sarasova, Alexander Pluishkin, Andrei Fedotiv, and Kamila Takieva. In the CrossFit Opens, the team ranked 2nd in Asia and 34th worldwide. And then the quarterfinals, the team ranked 9th worldwide and 1st in Asia. Looking at the worldwide rankings, it is clear the team has undergone significant improvements. Whether it is because of training or team dynamics, the team is definitely a lot stronger, and in the CrossFit Games, it will be interesting to see how fierce they will be in the competition. Also, it isn't much of a shocker when looking just at these placements that they are the team that qualified from the semifinals, because they literally dominated the entire competition, getting first in all but 1 event, and in that event that they didn't get first, they got second. So that's pretty insane. Now let's talk about the teams that qualified in the Europe semifinals. For the sake of time, we're just going to go over the places each team finished in each event instead of times. Team CrossFit Prestanda Kriger finished in first. They really dominated the competition. In event 1, they finished in 5th. In event 2 and 3, they finished in 3rd. In event 4, they finished in 1st. In event 5, they finished in 6th. Their team members are Alexander Alebro, Lisa Anderson, Marcus Skoglund, Maria Langfors, Verena Evelyn Reimers, and Victor Langsfed. And the Open, the team finished in 5th in Europe and 13th worldwide. And then in the quarterfinals, they finished 1st in the Europe region and 4th worldwide. They have always been dominating the competition, so to me, it is not a shock that they're going to the CrossFit Games. I would say that the competition in Europe, just if you just look straight at these placements, like you can see it's more a close competition considering that they're not just getting first across all board. So it isn't a shock that they're going to the CrossFit Games for me, but at the same time, it's a little bit of a shock that they got first. Not a shock, but just like, wow, that's like I wouldn't have been able to really predict a team that would have been placed first in the CrossFit semifinals, if that makes sense. I don't think that made any sense, but in my head it made sense. I'm sorry if that made no sense. And second place was CrossFit Walleye Orka, where they finished in 8th in event 1, 1st in event 2, 6th in event 3, 3rd in event 4, and 12th in event 5. Alice Mill, Elliot Simmons, Jamie Simmons, Christoph Horvath, Mia Hesketh, and Victor Longdell are the team members. In the Opens, the team ranked 4th in the region and 12th worldwide. In the quarterfinals, they ranked 3rd in the region and 7th worldwide. So just like the first place team, they were very much stiff competition, fierce competition. They were always doing good, always dominating. So this is not much of a shock that they did qualify to the CrossFit Games. And third place was CrossFit Oslo Kriger PSL, where they finished in 2nd, 1st, 13th, 2nd, and 19th place in each event, respectively. The people on the team are Andreas Opsahl, Ivan Dahl Ringard, Ingrid Tondel, Leon Wagenech, Marie Rongstad, and Vesli Moe Kolstad. The team finished 9th in the region and 29th worldwide in the Opens, and then in the quarterfinals, the team placed 6th in the region and 22nd worldwide. So clearly they kind of really snuck their way in there in the semifinals. These placements are still really good. I'm not saying they're not, but it's not as tight as the other two teams that we just went over. Like, you would have thought they probably would have been in the top 10, but not in 3rd place. So I don't know, maybe they improved, maybe they got stronger, who knows, but it is really impressive that they were able to come from 29th worldwide in the Opens to 3rd in the semifinals in their region. In 4th place was Team CrossFit Oslo Kriger BLST, where they finished in 4th, 13th, 5th, 12th, and 2nd place in each event, respectively. The team roster includes Andreas Timonez, Benjamin Buhar, Ingrid Hodnemer, Marius Tinglen Peterson, Oda Lundekvam, and Ragnhild Same. In the Opens, they finished in 26th place in the region and 58th place worldwide. And then in the quarterfinals, they placed 21st in the Europe region and 53rd worldwide. Their placement in the Open and quarterfinals really show that they have improved since the last two competitions. It is really impressive that they placed 5th in the semifinals when they did not even place in the top 10 in the Europe region in the last two competitions at all, and not just saying worldwide in the Europe region themselves. So they're placing top 10 right now is really, really impressive. Team CrossFit Butchers Lab Flag finished in 5th place. They finished in 7th. Oh my gosh, I think I said, yeah, last time I meant to say that they finished in 4th. If I said that they finished in 5th. Though I think I might have said 4th. Now I can't remember, but the other team, I meant to say that it was really impressive that they placed 4th when they didn't place in the top 10 in the other two competitions. Anyway, Team CrossFit Butchers Lab Fleck finished in 5th place. They finished in 7th, 13th, 4th, 6th, and 8th place in each event, respectively. Asher Tin Peterson, August Algren Asin, Felix Render, Hall Girder, Maria Frederiksdottir, Mia Faru, and Victor Munter conclude their team roster. In the Opens, the team placed 24th in the region and 56th worldwide. In the quarterfinals, the team placed 5th in the region and 18th worldwide. Their performance was very strong in the quarterfinals, and it isn't much of a shocker that they were able to make it to the CrossFit Games, but still it is super impressive. In 6th place was Team CrossFit Oslo Kriger Riz, and they placed 3rd, 26th, 1st, 5th, and 7th in each event respectively. The team's members are Kristen Holt, Morten Rasch, Arsenin, Nicole Herr, Tobias Opdale, and Var Thurman Mo. They did very well in the Opens and quarterfinals. They finished 2nd in the region in the Opens and 5th worldwide. In the quarterfinals, they finished 8th place in the region and 36th worldwide. Although they did much better in the Opens compared to the quarterfinals, I was surprised to see the team place 6th. I feel like they would have had a better chance to be in the top 5 and maybe even in the top 3. Still, this is a good placing because it still means they can go to the CrossFit Games. Next, in 7th place, was Team C23 CrossFit the Program Motion, where they finished in 1st, 4th, 17th, 4th, and 15th place in each event respectively. The team members are Antonia Faltkott Tulenskij, Anais Landkry, Axel Ludgren, Ella Wugger, Harrison Bell, and Jeremy Reinders. They placed 11th in the region and 33rd worldwide in the Opens, and then in the quarterfinals they placed 4th in the region and 13th worldwide. So they really always were at the top there. So makes sense that they have made the top 10 here and are qualified to go to the Games. Lastly, in 8th place was Team CrossFit Holistic, and their final places were 20th, 9th, 2nd, 10th, and 5th place in each event respectively. Their 3rd and event 5 performance really helped them get to this position for them. Lucas Peterson, Marcus Eriksson, Natalie Niska, and Yuva Stolkanak make up the team. They ranked 10th in the region and 30th worldwide in the Opens, and they ranked 10th in the region and 32nd worldwide in the quarterfinals. What is remarkable about this team is that they competed as a team not only in last year's competition, but also in the 2022 CrossFit competition. They have improved tremendously since 2022. Last year and 2022, they did not make it out of the Opens, so making it to the CrossFit Games this year is a huge accomplishment for them. In 2023, they placed 76th in the region and 264th worldwide in the Opens, and in 2022, they placed 67th in the region and 250th worldwide in the Opens. Their huge jump from these places to 8th place this year in the semifinals is such a huge achievement for them. And I'm really rooting for them because their hard work this past year has really shown and paid off. It will be interesting to see how they do in the Games. Now we're going to move on to the next segment where we talk about who already qualified for the Olympic USA team and give a little spotlight to those people. Before we get into that, we're going to be taking a short break, so I will see you guys very soon.